So I think you'll agree, listeners, that was a stonking tune, and I was right, and Charlie was wrong. So anyway, right, what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about cool. I have okay. So cool is something that I'm quite interested in that I find it repulsive. That anyone trying to be cool in any way, or shape, or form, overtly, I find it utterly repulsive. And I'm getting a clap from Charlie. Ow! Right, and this has changed my opinion of certain filmmakers specifically. So the one beef I have, I think he's a good filmmaker. What are you doing? Are you
writing what isn't cool? I'm just writing a list.
Right. Okay. So the filmmaker Quentin Tarantino. I admire his films. I think he's done some great films in the past, particularly Kill Bill 1 and Reservoir Dogs, and you all know the films. But one of the issues that I have with Quentin Tarantino is that he's absolutely, utterly obsessed with his films looking cool. And it drives me mad that he feels the need to do that. I'm much more interested in documentaries or things that are a bit more factual. I don't like fantasies and stuff like that. But I like documentaries. I like the kind of real and true and honest and gritty stuff. And I find it quite annoying that this sort of stylized thing where everyone has to look cool and has to look trendy and has to say really cool things in a really cool way. And it kind of reeks of, you know, where's this come from? Where did he? He's not the. I kind of wonder whether he got taunted or picked on or something at school, and he's just been obsessed ever since with portraying this kind of coolness, and I find it quite disturbing and irritating. So that's what I wanted to say about cool, and don't do it, kids. Don't just be yourself, man. And I also dislike sunglasses. I avoid sunglasses. The only time I can justify using sunglasses is when I actually need to, which would be where it's sunny and I'm on a slope or it's snowy, which never really happens, but where you might actually affect your eyes through sun blindness. That's the only time you need to use sunglasses, and not indoors. Stop whacking the mugs next to the microphone. That must be quite jarring for the listener.
I've just written a list.
What do you feel about sunglasses?
I've just written a list about what isn't cool, and sunglasses is number 2 on the list. Sunglasses aren't cool. They're practical when it's sunny, and you need to stop the sun getting in your eyes, and that's it.
I think the thing with sunglasses is this whole ridiculous trend. There's like a rock and roll suit. It's like a suit that people wear. This rock and roll suit of wearing a leather jacket, pretending that you're really hungover and really and you wear your sunglasses. And I think the sunglasses thing comes from just this long history of what is you're supposed to do if you're a rock and roll star, but also that you're maybe hiding some tired eyes because you had a tough gig the night before.
Some drugs, some really cool drugs.
Yeah, and it's just a load of rubbish. And it's quite frankly annoying. So if you ever do see me or Charlie in the streets wearing sunglasses,
punch us in the face.
Do that, yeah. What else is not cool?
Polo shirts, I think they just look stupid. I think anyone wearing a polo shirt looks stupid. Yeah. And I'm wearing one right now, but I had to for work.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, I hate myself.
I'd really struggle with that.
Healthy food.
Whoa. Healthy food, why?
Healthy food is good. Healthy food is great. I am not unpromoting healthy food.
Oh, are you talking about the rugby player who promotes healthy food?
No.
Oh, you want to see it? It's a great advert.
Okay, well, I just think healthy food is nice. Again, it's practical, but it's not cool. It's not cool to like healthy food.
Who's making it cool?
People like, oh, I like quinoa beans and couscous.
It's quinoa.
Oh, blah 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 blah.
Quinoa.
Oh, look what I've got in my lunchbox today. I've got acai berry infused with pomegranate syrup in my wholemeal wheat bulgur pasta. And it's just like, get a life. It's just pasta and beans. Eat it.
Who specifically is that an impression of? Is that someone from work? Are they likely to get access to this podcast?
I'm not going to mention any names, but there's people who only eat foods because they think it's cool, not because they think it's nice. Because I know for a fact that they don't like it. They'd rather eat a cheeseburger.
Okay, so it's not healthy food as such. It's
people's attitude towards healthy food.
Attitude. I think given your hatred for adverts, you need to see a specific advert by a ex-rugby player, bit of a knob, who is chosen to promote some ridiculous properties of some ridiculous beans that you scatter over your cereals and stuff, and it's a classic cheese advert.